What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be explaining why you should get Gorilla Tag if you have a VR headset. Maybe if you don't even have a VR headset, maybe if you have Steam VR or whatever. If you have anything that you can play VR games, today's video, I'm going to be recommending why you should download it. Alright, now you might be wondering why I don't have cosmetics on, and I'll explain to you guys what cosmetics are in a second if you don't know what they are. For those guys who know what you are, you guys will see later. But now in Gorilla Tag, there are many cool things you could do. So first, let's start with the computer. So you have a computer here, and now what you could do is you could do many different things. So you could join a room. You could join a room with other people. You could change your name. You could change the language. You could change the turn type. You could change your mic input. You could change your cue. Change your troop. Change your group. Change your voice. Change your auto mod. Change your items. Redeem something. Credits. And then there's support. And now if we come over here, we can see that there are game modes on. So now we have these different game modes. So casual, it's where you just run around, nobody's tagging anybody. Infection, you run around and you're trying to be the last one standing, or you're trying to tag people. Paintball, there's a paint gun, there's a slingshot on your chest, and you're trying to shoot other people. Guardian, there's this meteor that you're trying to get, and there's this big guy that's trying to stop you. Super casual is just casual, but with these mods. Same for super infection, it's just infection, but with these mods, and the mods are completely legal. You could completely use the mods. It wouldn't be classified as cheating. Gorilla Tag also has a ton of maps. So one of the reasons why you should join, you can go into many different maps. So I'm gonna just show you where each map is. I'm not gonna go into each map because in this video it'd take forever. So if we go into this big map, which this is forest, and then we come here to this hole. If we go into it, and we go through all that stuff, it leads to the hover park. And then this is forest, and now there's something in forest in the sky. You guys may have seen it at the start of the video. Red dot in the sky. I haven't seen it appear in any other map, but it's only in forest for now. If you go up here, this is beach. Sends you to a beach. You gotta climb up a rope though. Oh yeah, while we're here, my opinion, one of the best parts of the game. Doug, and then there's a green one, Dougalina, or sometimes I like to call this, or sometimes I like to call it Doug the Bug and Bug the Doug. Here we go, Dougalina. I think most people say Doug and Dougalina, but sometimes I mostly call them that, but sometimes I call them Doug the Bug and Bug the Doug. Bug the Doug is actually a sick name. Us. Okay, but this is the main map. This is forest. Yeah, some of these maps are really big. Some of these maps are really small, which you guys will see here. This is a map. This is called Stump. This is where you spawn in. You spawn in right here. Down here you go into caves, and if you go down here, there should be a waterfall. Now on the right side of that waterfall, whenever you first see the waterfall, there should be this little cave area. What you want to do when you go to that little small cave area is whenever you go into that small cave area, you will see the OG caves. You'll see all these crystals. You'll see this computer, and it'll lead down to this other thing, and there'll be a ton of crystals. That's OG caves. And then if you go to the sides, there will be these things you can drop down into. That's mines. And yeah, you can do some things in there. Wait, let me just finish the maps first. Alright, this map in here is canyons. This isn't really a map, but if we go in here, yeah, this thing isn't really a map. but this is an elevator that you can use to get to maps. You can use it to get to every map. Can't use it to get to every map. But if we could come in here, as you can see, these are the maps. So we could go to Stump, which we are already in. You could go to City, Ghost Reactor, Monkey Blocks, or VIM Lava. Now there is another way to get to Ghost Reactor. It involves going through the mines. You gotta search until you find like a big spot that's like missing from the wall. That should have a big one of those logos on it. And then this VIM Lava, you can only go to it if you're a VIM. But these are open and close buttons. You can go to all these maps. And yeah, let's go to the next map, which is City. So that's not really a map. It's just something you could use to get to maps. Now, this boarded up thing is right here. So this thing that's boarded up right here. Now what this is, this used to be the original location of Monkey Blocks. But it's boarded up and now people just call it the attic. Or people did call it the attic before, but it's now kind of more known as Monkey Blocks, I think. And then if we come here, so that was a map, but there's a new location for Monkey Blocks. So now if we come here and then we go up here, we just go right into that cloud. We just go right into that cloud, and then we're up here. Boop. So this map is, of course, as you can guess, clouds. So now, what you do is you can go in here, and the main point is to grab these gliders. You see those gliders behind me, that direction. You see these, you see the gliders, right? Yeah. You guys, wait, you guys get the point. You see those gliders right there? Yeah. You can fly around on them. One of my friends is in the Ghost Reactor drill. Alright, I might join my friend. Oh, nope. Whoopsies, I accidentally walked into there. You can also add people. You can add people as friends. In Gorilla Tag, you can add people as friends. And you can press on the button to go join your friend's code. So yeah, my friend is in the Ghost Reactor drill. I might try to join him after I make this video. Now this is City. So this is Tree, so that's back to Stump. This is Super. This is where you get all the Super Infection gadgets. And now in here, there's a lot of things you could do. So we have this right here. This is a creator shop, styled snail. There's an info board here. There's a wardrobe. This is where you could try out all the cosmetics, and I'll show you guys what cosmetics are. This is a stand you could buy cosmetics. There's a stand back here right now you could buy cosmetics. There's some stands up there you could buy cosmetics. And there's a stand right here you could buy cosmetics. And there are stands in here where you could buy cosmetics. And you can also buy things for stuff in Monkey Blocks. You can also buy things for Monkey Blocks as well. So yeah, you got that. You got those things. Yeah, so this is really for buying out and trying on cosmetics. This is also where you buy VIM. VIM is a Gorilla Tag subscription. And now you can unlock all sorts of cool things with the VIM. Like 20-player lobbies. And you unlock a secret hangout room. And yeah. And now in Gorilla Tag you can buy cosmetics. So you could buy that hat. You can't buy this. This one is for a previous live event. Gorilla Tag does these things called live events, if you didn't know. If you didn't know, Gorilla Tag does these things called live events. So yeah, wait, if you didn't know, Gorilla Tag does these things called live events. Now, what the live events are... Okay, wait. Now, what the live events are, guys, is... Now, with the live events... Wait. Sorry. With the live events, it's a cool thing. It happens, like, on average, genuinely about once every month. And now, they have these cool things. So, for a while, there was this stage here. This stage here had a microphone, and it had two sides that you could buy. You could either buy a side that said dig deeper, or you could buy a sign that said fix the rocket. And it was to vote because of a previous live event that had shown, because it was because of a previous live event in which an alien crashed down and destroyed the rocket. And you want to know which team won? Dig deeper. Why are we digging deeper, guys? The rocket has been in Gorilla Tag, like, since the beginning. And you're okay to just demolish it? Yikes. And then now over here we have a question thing. So, let's see. Would you rather have ice cream cone or a popsicle on a hot day? I'd rather have an ice cream cone. My guess is it's going to be an ice cream cone. So you can vote and then you can guess. Okay. So we have this. We have... Wait. This area here is called Metro. You go down here and you go into a map. This is ranked. So this thing is the competitive course. Now, if you complete the competitive course, at the very end, there's a button where you can unlock a competitive queue. And then over down there is where you can do ranked mode. And then now for maps, this is mountains. So, whoops, that's not mountains. That's not mountains. Whoops. Alright, let me get up there. Alright, here's mountains. So you go in here and then you lead you to the mountains. Now critters. Critters, you go in here. And what you do is you're supposed to just collect critters. It's like the biggest map in Gorilla Tag, and in my opinion it's just stupid. There's like literally nothing to do. There's like absolutely nothing you can do with critters. Like I feel like the critters show up very rarely. Here's the arcade. Yeah, there's an arcade. And then, no, wait, guys, if we go back to, Stump, and this is also an arcade as well. You see this thing? This thing you could go in, so you stare at it for 3 seconds, and then you go into this area, and then you guys go into this area that... Oh, wait. And then you guys go into this area that, that has this thing in the center that says, press terminal available to proceed. And then you press it, and then you can choose between different maps, and you have to load them in, and then you can play them. So, yeah. And then now, over this way are, I believe, the last 2 maps. So, if we go over here, these are the last 2 maps, and then I'll give you guys a ton of reasons why you should play Gorilla Tag. Here, this is Lost and Found. So this is the Bayou map, and you're supposed to try and it's supposed to be a prop hunt. Here you have a thing where you can get a fortune. What does it say? You cannot trust by visions today. Watch out for banana peels. Sweet! Whoa, did that just like slip or something? Okay, but then now we can go over here. And what's this? This is monkey blocks. You go into these things to get tiny. You go to these things to get tiny. And then in order to get big, you have this thing on your wrist. Hold it. You get big. And you can build things. And yeah. So now like for example, I have one thing you guys can build. Me. I have these. This will take a while though, but I'll come here, throw this. There's also recycle bins that you could use to recycle extra pieces you don't need. Alrighty. Boom. Boom. Wrong side. Alright, wait. Here's one thing you guys could build if you guys really want to. Okay, let me grab some more pieces. Alrighty, throw them. Throw them. Throw them. Throw them. Alright, 2 more. 1 more. And there we go. Alrighty. 1. That one. Alright, wait. These 2. This one. Or here. This one. Alright, and then these are the final 2. So now you'll see what this is once I finish this. Alrighty, so now. Alrighty, so now I can come here and I can grab this big piece. And then I can come right here and I can attach it there. I think you guys might have possibly figured it out by now. But now what you do is I grab this and I put it right here. Now you guys may notice that this resembles something. A basketball hoop. That's one of the things you could do. You could choose to create a basketball hoop. Nope. But nope, this is the wrong size piece. Alright, wait. I need 1, 2 of these flat 4s. And I need 1, 2 of these flat 2s. 2 of these flat 2s. Alright, so now what this is for is these pieces. They are for that you know that little square thing on the back of the backboard? Yeah, it's for that. Alrighty. Yeah, this is for that. So, oh my god, bruh. So, and then now we need 2 more. So 1, 2. Alright, yeah, I'm just showing you guys a cool thing you can build, and then we'll get on to some of the other reasons why you should join Gorilla Tag. I'm also kind of making this video because I'm bored and I don't really got anything else to do, so yeah. Alright, so now once you have that, what you do is now you can grab these, and if there is some way to like make a ball, which I'm not gonna try right now, but like if there is some way to make a ball, then just let me know. But right now I'm gonna just do this. Right now this is good enough. Wait, no, actually this is too big. So what you want to do for this is you want to grab just one of these pieces, and then now you could just throw it and yeah, play basketball. It doesn't really bounce much and you can't really throw that far, but still it's cool. So yeah, that's monkey blocks. Boop. Got a stick. Doop. Doop. And then now right up there is share my blocks. Now share my blocks is just monkey blocks, but you could go see like things that other people have built. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go back to Stump. Once the elevator gets here. Alrighty. So now, alright, let's go to Stump. Alright, let's go back to Stump. Alrighty. So we're back in Stump now. It looked like it, but the elevator's at Stump. Yep. Alright. So right here. And now as you can see, you guys see that big red dot? You guys remember what I was talking about earlier? How you guys could see something? That red dot supposedly has something to do with the live event, or it had something to do with the live event that this shirt was from. Because it could have potentially been that big red alien in the sky that we got to go see. In which I think it is. So, yeah, another reason why you should join Gorilla Tag. It's fun. You can hang out with friends. There are many games to do. I'm making this video because I'm trying to get all the people watching this, if you can, to get Gorilla Tag, because Gorilla Tag's player count has declined massively. And yeah, Gorilla Tag, and yeah, we really need to get more people playing Gorilla Tag, because I actually like Gorilla Tag, and if not enough people are playing it, then it might actually get deleted, so yeah. But here you have cool things. You can buy cosmetics and stuff, and I mean, yeah, there's just really oh yeah, I forgot a map. Basement.
On new discoveries?
We're going to basement.
Well, I think they really bring a ray of light to this dark and dusty basement.
Why does she keep saying stuff like that?
I don't know, just go with it.
Oh, and you have to see this one.
And then now there used to be a maze here.
Sure is a menace.
Sometimes you
But
don't know the
there-
full story unless you illuminate the full picture.
But you can't anymore.
Anyway, I gotta go. I have to meet
Yeah, there
with the
used to be
monkey about
a
new
maze here.
conspiracy tip.
You can't
Great seeing you
use
guys.
the maze anymore.
Gorilla Corp appreciates
It's
your
gone. It was
support.
something that happened
Keep
at the,
shining bright.
but like after an event or something.
Well, I figured it out. Chloe has been replaced with an alien.
And
I don't know, seems like she was trying to tell us. Oh,
and yeah, so that's really kind of the end of the video. I just wanted to make this video so I can
Wait.
try to get more people to join Gorilla Tag. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you can, I really hope you enjoyed. If you really could, hit the like and subscribe button, please do. It would really support me on my goal of becoming a Gorilla Tag, a creator, finger painter, and illustrator. So it would really help me out. Yeah. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what video you think I should do next. And yeah, I really hope you get Gorilla Tag if you can. So see you guys in the next video. Peace!